Well, it's cracking, people. Angelic Mayhem here. Thank you for joining me today for another episode of my SimCity 5 video blog. Today I'm going to talk about tracing the water table. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, in any game of SimCity, if you hit the 4 key, you'll bring up your water data overlay that shows you where all the water is. The deepest part of your aquifer is colored deep blue, and the parts that have no real water are shaded a very light gray-blue color. Now, to guarantee a healthy city where people can grow and flourish, you got to make sure that you don't put any industrial or sewage pipes directly above the water that you're going to give them to drink. So the first thing I do when I start any game is bring up the water table and then trace it using roads. In this video, I'm going to show you how I do that and hopefully explain why it works. And now to the video. So as you can see, we're back in Clearwater. The reason why we're here is because I happen to know this water table really well, so this is the best one to use. I can trace it very quickly, and it's very clearly defined, as opposed to some other locations which have a very blotchy look about them. The water table, as you'll notice, there's a large aquifer on the left-hand side, and on the right there's two smaller ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dirt road and zoom down here into the corner, and then using the curved road tool, I'm just going to create a dirt road that loosely follows the curve of this particular aquifer. And there we go. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, mind you, so don't obsess over, getting every little inch absolutely correct. So now when I take the water table away, what you can see is that we're left with the road, and then we know exactly where the water is. So now I'm going to zone it residential. I don't know why, but I can't. Oh, you know what? It's because it's not connected. So let me straight road this. And it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to play this one, but get that there. And now we're going to zone residential on the inside, which is where the water is, because residential houses don't pollute. They don't do ground pollution. And then we're going to go over here to the big one. And we'll start same way, dirt road. We'll hit J to make it curvy, and we'll start curving around. Oh, that one didn't go just right. Left and then up. What I like to do when I play Clearwater is develop this left-hand side of the map. As you can see, I did not curve that one thing. That's like a tight corner. That's perfectly fine. Again, it's, this is just a guide to let you know where it is. And then we're going to go up to the top. And that should be it. And now we're going to do over here by the lake. Again, using the curved road tool. Now, when I actually play Clearwater, I don't trace this particular water table out. I'm just doing this for a demonstration. What I do here instead is I create one arch road that covers from one side to the other and cordons off that entire corner. Because over there is where I'm going to put, the trade port and the ferry. So now this entire central area is available for industrial, and then the outskirts, these two sides, would be the perfect spot for residential. And I'm going to take my commercial tool on the left. Now what happens is keep in mind, the road is right up against the aquifer, so there is a possibility that your industrial factories could leak pollution into the aquifer, even though they're outside of the water table. So what I like to do is put commercial and residential on either side of those roads, and then zone industrial someplace completely different, so that there's no chance of pollution getting in the groundwater. Because groundwater in this game is incredibly precious. The longer you play on any city, the more water you're going to need. So you want to make sure that not a single drop of it goes to waste, if you can prevent that at all. Now, theoretically, if you have a mining town, it would be a good idea to also trace out the ore and metal and oil deposits as well. Then you'll know where to put your drills and your mines. Well, that's it for today, people. I hope you enjoyed this edition of my SimCityversity video blog. You can find the link to my other articles in the description below. Give me a thumbs up or a subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you next time.